I joined band in 5th grade. I never knew or thought band would change my life with the opportunities it provided. One opportunity that shone above them all was the chance to perform in Pasadena, California for the Rose Parade on January 1st, 2014. It wasn't easy getting there. I quickly learned how hard marching band was, but I also learned how much fun it could be. I joined my sophomore year, which was the year our band got selected for the Rose Parade. I was fortunate for that, and I was also fortunate to be in the best marching band in Minnesota, the Rosemont High School Marching Band. To be the best, I knew we worked harder than most bands in the area. I had to learn a new instrument, which was the baritone, since the band doesn't march trombones. The baritone required a lot of upper body strength since all the weight of the instrument was out front, and plus I had to play and march at the same time, which was a challenge for me. And honestly, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done at the time. I struggled at first with marching and playing, but as we practiced more, it got easier, and I worked on it personally and practiced by myself to become a better player. And the staff we had was very helpful. We were able to get everyone at a high level because of the staff. They're just like amazing people and helping us achieve our full potential. I learned in the process that you have to buy into the activity to get the most out of it. And the experience wouldn't be as good if you didn't buy in fully. I experienced not only myself improving from performance after performance, but as a group and as a band, we got better. We ended up winning our 8th straight state championship at the Metrodome that year. We then went on to BOA in St. Louis, Bands of America, to compete with bands from around the country. In the end, we got 7th place out of 64 bands in the competition. The season usually ended after Bands of America, but we got selected for the Rose Parade. This is when the real work began. We had to go in a dome by our school to practice because in November and December, the weather gets cold in Minnesota and we can't practice outside. So we marched around that dome for hours upon hours, training our bodies for that parade because the parade was 5.5 miles long. It was one of the longest parades in the world. After those long hours and several weeks of training, the day finally came. When I entered the parade route, I realized all of the months of blood, sweat, and tears finally paid off. I was thinking, wow, here I am, Pasadena, California. January 1st, 2014, New Year's Day, about to perform with the rest of my band in front of millions of people on the parade route and around the world.
Well, it is a festive day to be sure, spent with any number of parade, and this, the Rosemount High School Marching Band, hailing from the southeastern suburb of the Twin Cities, Minneapolis-St. Paul, joining us a first time in the parade. And you might wonder, as fall became winter, how could they have practiced over and over again to be here today, practicing in a dome stadium? Thankfully they're marching on the AstroTurf since October. Let's give a listen, shall we?
Today, I am marching tuba for the River City Rhythm Drum and Bugle Corps. It's based out of Anoka, Minnesota. Drum Corps is basically a professional marching band, and the one I'm in is in its second year as a drum corps. I would say that my dedication and involvement in the band program in high school brought me to march in a drum corps. My band directors pushed me and inspired me to march even after high school. I'm just enjoying the activity, and the people in it are friendly and talented people. Overall, I would say band has brought me to meet some amazing people throughout the years and create unforgettable experiences that would last a lifetime.
Dre Lodge, Dre Lodge. Dre Lodge, Dre Lodge. We are now. We are now. What's up now? We are now.